I think that historically, quality monitoring programs were sometimes very tactical. They were, how can we boost productivity? How can we close the call faster? Increase first contact resolution? And, all of these things do impact the customer experience. But if you couple this in with all of the other work you're doing with SupportLogic customers about sentiment analysis and escalation prediction and all of the scoring you're doing on likelihood of churning and the impact that these experiences are having on accounts, are you saying that quality monitoring is now being viewed as a more strategic effort than it was in the past?
John, that's such a great question. And yes, I'll absolutely say without a doubt it is. So this used to be something, to pass certain audits or certain assessments, you had to prove that you had a quality monitoring program in place. And you had to prove how many cases you were monitoring, what percentage, things like that. And, this is call center 1980s kind of thing, if you think about it, right? It is check the box. Yes, we've done that. And let's move on now to our next task. And I think for all of us who love this industry of support, we're in a much different world today with how support should be measuring itself, how it should be viewing itself in the eyes of the customer and the eyes of the executives. And I think it supports time to say, hey, we have these processes that we can, bring into the year 2023 and use them for good across the board. Good for the company, good for the organization, good for the employees, good for the customers. And this is a perfect example because, again, you get information that's multifaceted and multi-tenant that you can use. If you're doing quality monitoring, you can find things out for your product team. You can find things out for customer success, for all the different business units. So to me, this is a huge differentiator. And if you're doing it well and for the right reason, you will be a different type of team and a different type of executive. There's no doubt in my mind.